Did I mention this game costs $10? This game should not cost $10. Released on March 24th, 2025, Dreamland Farm presents itself as a peaceful pixel farming game, but ultimately broke all my hopes, dreams, and aspirations. The story is nothing special, following the classic farming game formula, which is big city bad, farm life good. So our character leaves the city and ends up at the Dreamland Farm that his grandmother used to operate. She's old and probably can't move anymore, or is about to die or something like that. Anyways, sit back and enjoy the fact that I played 10 days of Dreamland Farm, so you didn't have to. Day 1 and first impression. Alright, so I just made it past the intro and I didn't get to choose my gender. I had to be a boy, just like in Harvest Moon DS, which was released back in 2005 by the way. Ignoring the fact that I'm a dude now, I decided to explore my surroundings. The house itself was cute and came with a functioning kitchen right away, which I appreciated. In a lot of farming games, you usually have to grind for a house upgrade that then gives you a kitchen, like in Harvest Moon, Island of Happiness, or even Stardew Valley. When I explored outside the house, I found a field to plant my crops, a shed, and an animal barn. That was good. I couldn't find any seeds, but I did find that the game had several word-heavy tutorials. It taught me how to farm, but it didn't tell me where to get the seeds from. So I decided to head out into the world, hoping to find some seeds to plant. While I was on my adventure quest to find some seeds, I discovered that even harvesting berries from bushes would cost me energy. Yeah, I did not like that. Moving on, I found the town. There was a lady with orange hair who sold barn animals and animal food, a blacksmith slash woodworks place, and I even found a graveyard. It was a bit of a pity that I could not read the tombstones though. I feel like if that was a thing, it would have helped with the immersion and the storytelling, the lore. On the note of immersion, that's a lot of dead people. Is this game trying to tell me something? Is this secretly a horror game? The same as that orange-haired lady who was selling the barn animals, yeah, her, she was selling us seeds too, at the same exact time. I don't know how she did that, but I can appreciate the hustle. Or maybe it's a twin? I don't know, but I got my seeds and moved on. I found a pretty rock to mine, but I couldn't hit it, so I thought I had no tools. But I did have tools. My tools were just not good enough. The tool mechanic was also a bit weird. Tools kinda just appear automatically out of nowhere based on the task. So when I stood in the field, the hoe would till the soil. When I was on tilled soil, the seeds would appear. When I was on the seeds, the watering can would show up so I could water the seeds, all without me having to manually switch tools. I don't really know how I feel about it, because I think maybe I like to manually switch my tools. When I ran out of energy, I went to bed, and that was the end of day 1. Day 2. My second day in this fever dream started with me getting a letter in the mail. It was a letter from the mayor, whose name is Mayor Kind Person. Yes, the mayor's name is Kind Person. I wonder what kind of person he is. That said, this kind person sent me some wheat seeds and told me to give him the wheat once I harvested them. But how was I going to give him the wheat? A. Meet the mayor. He's probably in an office in town somewhere. Or B. We send the wheat to the mayor via the post office and never actually see the mayor. If you were thinking the answer regret to inform you that Dreamland Farm just broke your hopes, dreams, and aspirations as well. Because the answer is B. We send mere kind person the wheat via the post office and never meet the mirror. I went exploring the world again and ended up on a beach. I found a potion of willpower in a wooden barrel on the beach, and its description read, "This rare artifact of ancient magic can fill you with willpower you've never felt before." And thank goodness, because I'ma need it. I think it gave me 10 more energy. I think. I came across a cave. It was under a bridge. Inside the cave, I found a mushroom and I didn't get very far. I visited the town and gave the orange-haired lady all my money so I could get more seeds, a chicken, and some chicken food. I rushed home to go and pet my new chicken, talk to her, feed her, love her. This game doesn't let me pet my chicken. I was so heartbroken. My chicken was behind bars, like a prisoner of war. Hashtag free my chicken. My chicken gave me an egg. Somehow. How did she get the egg in that box up there? I don't know, but she's impressive like that. Not going to lie, I was so bored on day 3. The game wasn't feeling fun to play. It wasn't even feeling neutral. It was actually feeling bad to play. It was boring. Boredom aside, I pushed through, finding my way to the blacksmith/woodworks place and got my wood turned into something like polished wood planks. It was on day 3 when I realized this game didn't have a day-night cycle and it didn't really have any other characters to socialize with, and it was really boring and lonely. Day 4. I have no idea what happened on day 4. I checked my notes and I did not write anything for day 4. I don't remember what happened on day 4. So yeah. Day 5. I learned that the chest in front of my house, yeah, it was not a storage chest. It was a shipping bin. The berries on the bushes were back, so I went around harvesting those berries again. I also went to the post office to complete Mere Kind Person's quest. Once the quest was completed, there was no more quests for me to do, so I was bored again. I did find a neat little thing in the post office. I was able to explore it and I went up many floors, and on the very top it showed me like an entire view of the whole world. That was kind of cool. Like going up all the stairs and exploring the rooms kind of reminded me of old school Pokemon games. With the big view of the map, I realized there was a part of the world that I didn't explore yet, down to the southeast. When I went down to the southeast of the world, I found another cave under another bridge, and again, I didn't get very far in the cave. Day 6. Today started with another letter in the mailbox. Mere Kind Person had received the wheat and has sent me some money for completing the quest. He gave me 500 gold. Some of my crops were ready to harvest, so I harvested them. I thought Mere Kind Person said there was going to be more quests for me to do, but when I went to the post office to look for more quests, there was no more quests for me to do. With my disappointment, I went to the lady with the orange hair and bought another animal or more food for my animal, but the game didn't let me. Disappointment multiplied by 2. On day 7, I had enough wheat to bake bread, so I did. With the right ingredients, I could also cook fries with salad, pancakes, veggie burger, potato bread, berry salad, green veggie soup, pumpkin soup, radish salad, and everybody's favorite, forgotten recipe. I don't know what they meant by forgotten recipe, but I could make it if I had the right ingredients. More wheat was ready to harvest, so I harvested the wheat. I fed my chicken. There was a letter in my mailbox, but this time it wasn't from mere kind person. This time it was from the local lumberjack named A. Forest. Yes, you heard it correctly. The lumberjack is named A. Forest. Lumberjack A. Forest wanted to make a deal with me. The deal was, if I give him 20 pieces of wood, he would give me blueprints that I could use to upgrade my axe. I went to the post office and completed the quest right away. I kinda was a bit excited because I was thinking that with the upgraded tools, I could hit rocks in the caves and go further in the caves. Once I had completed the quest, I went back to having nothing to do. Nothing at all. I tried to buy animals and animal food again today. It worked today, thank goodness. Day 8. I woke up and made some pancakes. After making some pancakes, I started to wonder if this game has seasons. Probably not, since it doesn't even have a day-night cycle. I watered my crops. I got an egg from my chicken. I got milk from my cow. Then I fed them both. I checked the mailbox. A forest sent the blueprints and I yeeted to town trying to upgrade my axe. I was so thirsty for progression. I got my wooden axe upgraded to a stone axe. It's supposed to let me chop down harder trees or something. But where were the harder trees? Maybe the upgrade was to just chop trees down faster? After that, I was thinking, this is boring. Like, who is this game for? I know it's not for me. I wondered, maybe it's for kids. But no, kids deserve better games. And there are plenty of Harvest Moon and Spirit of Season games that are kid friendly and they will have way more fun in those games than in this nightmare that is Dreamland Farm. Who is this game for? I started day 9 by making myself some breakfast. I watered the crops and fed my prisoners. Oops. I met my barred animals. There was a new letter in the mailbox. The letter was not from mere kind person or a forest the lumberjack. No, this time the letter was from Smith, the blacksmith. Come on now. Did you guys even try with the names? Smith the blacksmith wanted 10 cut stones and he would give me the blueprint for a better pickaxe. Different colored trees started to spawn in the world. I think it's cause I got my axe upgraded. So that was good because I got to see some progression, albeit slow and uninteresting. I went to the blacksmith woodworks place, cut the stones. Afterwards, I went to the post office, sent the cut stones to Smith, the blacksmith. I ran out of stamina and I went to bed. Day 10. So it's finally day 10. You know the drill. I started my day by making some breakfast, watered my crops, fed my prisoners. I checked the mailbox. Smith the blacksmith thanked me for the cut stone and gave me the blueprints for a better pickaxe as well as blueprints for a better watering can. I went to the post office and there was no quest for me to do. I upgraded my pickaxe and headed to the cave to hit the rock that was blocking the way. My pickaxe still was not good enough to hit the rock. Oh no. I headed into this tower and while it showed me a world map, I was stuck. I literally couldn't get back down. So it's game over. And now it's time for the fan art section of this video. Well, I wasn't really a fan. The anti-fan art section of this video. So my original idea for my drawing was to have the main character in the center with the two orange-haired ladies on either side of him, and then have my cow and chicken prisoners next to the ladies on either side of him. But when I started to sketch, it changed a bit. I did keep the main character in the middle and the orange-haired ladies on either side of him, but the chicken and cow did not make the cut. Probably still stuck in prison. I mean the barn. I drew them all in the graveyard because I remember there were more people dead on this island than people who were alive. So I thought it would be cool to draw the 3 living people on the island, kinda spooked out by the graveyard as they await their doom. I gave one twin some seeds to hold and give her a flower in her hair, and the other one had a chick as a hair clip in her hair and held eggs so we could tell them apart. The one with the eggs would be the one who they sell the barn animals, while the one with the seeds was the one who sowed the seeds. I like how it turned out. It looked like it would be a funny anime to watch. A boy moves to the countryside to take over his grandma's farm, befriends the seed seller and the animal seller who happen to be a twin, and they all discover that the little town has more dead people than living people, and they probably investigate why this is so. That sounds fun and cool, doesn't it? Like kinda Scooby-Doo kind of vibe, kinda. And that concludes my first and last impressions of Dreamland Farm. Did I mention this game costs $10? This game should not cost $10. I think I got it on sale for $2, and I don't think it should cost $2 either. For example, Stardew Valley is in the same genre and costs $15, and it is 1 million more times fleshed out and more enjoyable to play, and it also has free updates. As far as I am aware, this game never got updated to improve the gameplay or anything, so the final rating I will be giving this game is 1 star. The 1 star is because technically it still functions as a game. It's just not fun. I would not recommend this game to a friend because I did not like it at all. Anyways, hope you like this mix of game rambling and art making. Like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, do not, and I repeat, do not name your child mere kind person. Thanks for watching Mango Cafe TV. Bye!